Hi guys, welcome back to Laura's Budget. This is going to be a bit of a bumper video, a few different elements to it. We've got a little bit of happy mail to cover, we've got some cash condensing to do, and our count up for September, which I can't believe we're there already. I feel like September has just flown by. But let's start with the most exciting bit here. So while I was on holiday, I received some lovely happy mail from Sophie at We Got This Studio. So the little note here says, "Hi Laura, thank you for being so lovely about your 40 envelope. They can be delicate, but they should be to a good standard. I popped in a freebie because this should be happy mail. Happy saving, lovely, Sophie." So Sophie has been very naughty. And she had noticed in one of my previous videos that there was a little flaw on my 1 week ahead envelope, and bless her, she was determined that she should replace it, which I just thought was very kind. And from the looks of it, she's put in more than one freebie. This looks like quite a full little package for what should just be one envelope, so thank you so much, Sophie. Let's have a little look. So we have our 1 week ahead envelope, which I tell you what, I'll go straight in now and sort that out. So where is that? That's in high priority sinking funds. So, and when I say it's a small fault, look, I'll show you guys. Can you see just there, just in that corner, it's just not quite sealed, a little bit down there as well. But bless her, like, to send out a replacement, I just think that's so kind. So let's swap these over, shall we? I'm just going to grab everything out of here. We'll pop this one off to the side. And then we will fill this back up, which is extremely exciting. And then look at that, absolutely perfect, absolutely beautiful as well. I have a very soft spot in my heart for rainbows, so I just absolutely love this. Thank you so much, Sophie, for replacing that. Let's pop that back away and see what else she has gifted us. So we have another envelope here, coffee and treats. Now, coffee and treats are some of my favourite things ever. Oh, look how gorgeous this is. We've got choose your own little icon plus a bonus treat. That is amazing. I might have to, once I've completed my savings tracker, like I've got a challenge basically for my spending money, but this 100% will be taking over from that when I finish that. I just think it's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Sophie. Let's pop that in. Save this for another day. And then we've got a lovely little change pot, which is great. Yeah, I will definitely be putting this to some sort of good use. I mentioned in my last video that I might change up how I'm doing my savings to do, not my savings, my small change. So rather than doing my small change challenge, I might move to doing little bags of coins using the Cash But Cute printable, downloadable bag it and bank it trackers. So maybe this could come in useful for some of that. Or, yeah, I don't know. But very, very handy. Thank you so much. And then what else have we got here? We got, oh my god, look at this, a little ghost paperclip. That is absolutely gorgeous. Can never go wrong with a little novelty paperclip, can you? And then we've got a little spooky, I mean, they're not spooky, are they? They're so cute. Little sticker. And then a spooky October. So this must be the October freebie that Sophie's giving out with orders this month. So what have we got? Flip a coin, cross off the icon. So pumpkins are heads, cupcakes are tails, and you can choose your own amount, which is absolutely perfect. So when I finished, oh, it's in this one anyway, isn't it? So at the moment I'm working on Sophie's September tracker, which is a smashing September. So absolutely when I have finished this, I will be swapping out for the spooky October. I'm not sure I'm going to have this done for the end of September, but we shall see. I'm thinking at the moment there may be a bit of spare cash left at the end of the month that I might need to zero out, so maybe we'll crack on and try and finish that so we can move on to this. I was in no rush before to finish the September one and kind of said it can eke into October too, but now I've got this. I'm very excited. So thank you so much for Sophie for sending those little bits. I think if that isn't an advertisement for how well Sophie runs her little business, I don't know what else is. Like, the quality is just outstanding, and when there is a small flaw, she's obviously got that perfectionism gene and just wants everything to be perfect. So absolutely amazing customer service, and I would not hesitate to recommend looking her up on Etsy and making a purchase for yourself. I'll link her as always below in my description, so please go check her out if you haven't already. Right, what else are we here for today? We need to do some condensing, don't we? So I condense my challenges. I know not everyone does. Like, some people like to have a load of cash sat there. I just don't feel comfortable having that much cash just sat here. So I'm going to do some condensing of my challenges, and then I'll go on and condense my sinking funds as well. So you might have to bear with me. I'm also, while I'm doing this, going to do a quick, or not a quick, it's probably not going to be quick, is it? This is not going to be a quick video. Basically, I need to do my account up for September as well. So I'm just looking here to try and find my pen. Right, sorry guys, it would have been like a second for you, but it's been about an hour, maybe a little bit more. When I paused the video before, I remembered that I had a roast dinner cooking downstairs that I needed to go and tend to, and then eat. And then now I've got Ezra's bath running in the background, so apologies if you can hear that. Right, so I've gone through and I've just written down all of my categories and stuff. Written down a little section, can you see this down here, just for noting down what I put back to the bank, because that gets very confusing. I think that was it. Was there anything else I needed to do? Oh, I was just comparing. So I wrote down from August last month, it was 2761. I'm almost sure when I edited that video I put that it was like £30 different, but I can't remember if, I'm sure it must have been £30 less. But regardless, I can't be bothered to go back and check all that right now. So for the purpose of this video and the purpose of the comparison, we'll just say it was this and just leave it at that. So yeah, August was 1843. No, July was 1843. August was 2761. And then we are all set up to count our September total. I do think this will be less, just because last month we had a lot in our Starling account for our nursery bill that we've just paid this month, plus we had about £500 in holidays, which we now only have £50 of that. So yeah, I'm fully prepared for this to be a little bit less of a total. However, that money was there to be used. We used it for what it was meant to be used for, and I'm not upset about that. I'm very happy that we had that money there and that we didn't have to try and scrape around and try and find it. So yeah, not a problem at all, but it probably will reflect in the totals for this month. So I think I was going to start with the challenges, but now I've written everything out, I'm just going to go and start in order. So I'll do the low priority sinking funds first. We'll probably end up needing that calculator. Right, so in my spending money, let's have a look. We have 5, 10, 15, which is fab. So let's write that down. Alex's spending money, I know it only has 10 because we just put that in our reallocation the other day, so it's got 10 in there. Ezra's spending money, a bit more confusing, but we'll just go off of what is on this tracker. So we've got 10, 20, 23, 26, 29, 32, 36. So it's 30, no. Is that right? 20, 40, 56, right. Well, this is a great start, isn't it? My rubbish counting. Right, 56 in Ezra. I put windows down, but then realised there's nothing there, so let's just cross that out. Car clean was have a look. I don't think we're far off completing this. So we've got 20, 30, 5. So another £15 to go, and I will book for our car cleaner to come and clean our car. Appliances, what did I say? That was 35, wasn't it? Right, appliances has £10. And then I'm pretty sure Meals Out has £10 as well, because we just put that in there. Yeah, another £10 in Meals Out. And then there's nothing in the rest of those, and I still need to cut out another Unity for Poor Days Out. So let's pop that to the side and let's count this up. So we have 15 in my spending, £10 in Alex's spending, 56 in Ezra's, nothing in windows, 35 in car clean, and then 10 in appliances and 10 in Meals Out. So it's 136 total in low priority sinking funds. And then I'm just going to add up what we had in Starling as well. So what do we have? We had 825, 257, 50. So I have been spending out of Christmas, hence why that's gone down. So that was, when we put that in, it was 500. But I have been finding some really good deals so far, mainly for the kids. I find the kids always the first thing, like the first sort of checked off on my list of people to buy, because they're a lot easier to buy for, I think, than adults. So we've got Ezra is obviously our child, and then we've got a lot of nibblings, I like to refer to them as, though, nieces and nephews. So yeah, I've spent a lot of that already. But yeah, we'll keep chipping away at that. Oh god, I added that 100, didn't I? Right, and then it was 50. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 2, 50. I think my total in my Starling will be a little bit different to this, just because there's a few other bits in there, like where I put some challenge money in there already. So, but I'll try and pop up on the screen now what is in my Starling. So what should we do next? Let's have a look in Christmas. So there is not as much as I would like in here, but we are chipping away at it. So we've got a 10, a 15, no, a 10, a 15, a 20, another 10, and a 50. So £105 in here so far, which is cool. Hopefully we'll be able to boost that quite a lot next month. Kind of want it done by the beginning of November if we can, but we'll see. What did I say? 105. Need to remember to write down before I start chatting, because it just goes straight out my brain. Right, what is next? What should we do next? High priority sinking funds. Let's pop this back. Let's grab, oh, sorry, Sophiano. Right, 1 week ahead. Let us have a look. My beautiful new envelope. Right, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105 pounds. That's that manky 5, isn't it? Right. So 105. Did I just say 105? I think I did. Let's put 100 of that back to bank. So let's do 20, 40. It's everything but 1 5, isn't it? Let's choose the nicest 5 to leave. Let's leave that one. Right, so what is that? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Cool. Right, let's grab a cash tray. And let's pop this all down. I haven't really gone through the binders before this, so I have no idea if this is going to be the only thing that we cash condense, or if there's going to be a few. I feel like there are a few with 50 in this, but we'll have a look. So that is a 5, and then I need a 100 placeholder. Let me just find that. Is that one? Yeah, 100. Okay, so we've got 105 now in 1 week ahead, which is building up nicely. Right, do we want to condense any of this? What have we got? So gifts, we've got 20, 40, 60, 70. So let's just write that down again before I forget. 70. And what did we do? We'd put, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. We put 100 back to the bank, didn't we? From 1 week ahead, 100. And then, shall we? Yeah, let's put some of this back to the bank. So we'll put 50. Let me just find a 50. So 20, 40, 50 going back to the bank. And then that is 70 in gifts for now. Right, sorry, I'm back. Just had to deal with some bath time drama. I don't know what I was saying, but £70 into gifts. Let's write that down before we forget. That we're putting £50 of that back to the bank. Are we insured? Let's have a look. Home insurance. So this is paid digitally. Excuse me, Booba Cat. This really isn't the time or the place. Come on. Come down here. Right, that's her out of the way. This is stuffed digitally with £25 per icon. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. Right, Booba, come on. Out of the way. Thank you. So what I've put in here is the representation of what is, oh that's too much, isn't it? Is what is in there digitally. So I just need to add a 25 to that. So this is what is in the Starling account. So I'm not going to count this in my sinking funds total because it's already in my Starling total. So I don't want to count that twice and think I've got way more money than I have. But yeah, so in here, in the bank is 500, 700, 825 pound currently. So I've made some £75 placeholders that I can put in because I'll be putting £75 into here each month. So yeah, I'll just hopefully make things a little bit less confusing. So I'm not gonna write that down here. Garden waste is fully funded in Starling. So again, I'm just gonna cross that off. So what is next? We need emergency. Now emergency I know has £50, so we can condense this. So 20, 40, 45, 50. So let's pop a placeholder in here. Let me find one quickly. Sorry, I don't have anything organised off camera, if you could see, or if you could see the mess. Right, £50 into emergency fund. And I'll just write that down. So Emerge has £50 going into the bank. Then what else do we have? So there's £50 on there as well. Gosh, this is confusing, isn't it? Right, so when I stuffed the cleaner envelope, I put the fully funded. I think I'm just going to keep that as fully funded regardless because I'm just paying that. She wants to be paid via bank transfer, so that is what I'm doing at the moment. So this will always come out of my bank account and like the money will always be in there, so it's a kind of pointless envelope to have now, really. But I will leave a fully funded in there, and what I might do is start building up a little bit of cash in here so that we can potentially pay her like a little bonus at Christmas. I will see what we can manage with that. Holiday. So this needs a bit of housekeeping. Holiday technically has nothing in the binder at the moment. However, so we have £50 in the Holiday Starling pot, which is normally where Holiday gets stuffed. It gets stuffed digitally just because it's quite a large, consistent amount of money. I say large, we put like £200 a month, so 150 into this and then £50 into our UK holidays. It's just not worth putting it out in cash just to put it back in, but I like having the tracker so we can know what is in there. So we have £50. Just realised the beans are £20 each. Are the beans £20 each? They should be 50. The beans should be 50. Let's see if we can scrub that off. We can. We'll make a mess with it, but we can do it. I will tidy this up. I've got a few trackers that I need to tidy up. But for now, just for my peace of mind, let's write that as 50. And then what colour are we going to do these? So I haven't got like any of the boring colours like browns and stuff, so I think we'll just do, should we do an orange bean? Let's do an orange bean. Just to represent that after our holiday, so beginning of the month we had £500 in our holiday account. That was all withdrawn, changed up into euros, or kept in my Starling account, because Starling cards are a MasterCard, so you can use them abroad and you get the MasterCard exchange rate, which was perfect. That worked really well for us. But yeah, there was £50 left out of all of that. A very long-winded way of saying all of that. So I'm just going to mark that off so we know that that is what we have. And I suppose I should put a placeholder in there as well. So put a little £50 placeholder. Back into holiday. Pop that in there. And then we need to make sure we write it down as well. So holiday also has £50. Credit card should only have 35 in it currently, which it does. That can't really be condensed, so we shall leave that. And just write it down. Car service, again, right, so bathroom. I keep meaning to discuss this in a video, so this is a long rambly one. Why not ramble a bit more? At the beginning of the month, I stuffed some money into bathroom and a few other categories, which has since disappeared mysteriously. I don't even know if you guys would like follow or notice that, but I just thought I'd explain it anyway. We were offered an extra session per week at Ezra's nursery, which is like an afternoon, which takes him to one full day on one of the days, which is really handy for me. So we snapped it up, and the extra bill for that I think is just over £300. So I had to find that from somewhere, and it mostly came out of random little categories in here that I've just kind of taken a little bit of here and there. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to remove bathroom from my high priority folder, just because, and I know this is a silly way to think about it, because the best way to be saving things for things in the future is to slowly drip feed things into it, but I'm going to put it into my low priority binder, just because it's not a high priority for us at the moment. It shouldn't be getting large chunks of money each month, which it was planned to have, because it's not something that needs urgently doing. Like I've said, that there are things that need replacing, but they're working absolutely perfectly fine for now. So yes, we definitely need to be putting some money in towards that, but it doesn't need to be large amounts right now. Anyway, so that's been taken out. Car service just has £20. I'm not going to do anything with that. And then garden maintenance has 40. Still need to get trackers for some of these. I just haven't found the right ones yet, or had the spare money to order anything. Right, UK holiday. I feel like we can do some condensing here. Let's have a look. £50. Yes, we can. I'm just wondering why I have two icons. Did I say I was going to change this to 25 and 500? I think I did. You guys will probably know better than me. I feel like I'm completely lost with this at the moment. Right, so I'm going to replace that £50 cash with a £50 placeholder. For now, I don't think that should be 100. I do think that was meant to be 50, I don't know. I'll probably have to go back and watch my own videos to find out what the hell I'm doing most of the time. So let's just mark that down, £50 UK holidays, and that is going back to the bank. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm kind of writing off screen right now. Right, what's next? Home improvements. So this did get a little bit of love this month, which was nice. So we have £30 in here. I can't really do any placeholders, but what I will do is we'll put a 10 in there. Have we got any nice ones? That's about the nicest we can get. Right. So let's put that in. Sorry for the train, guys. Right, bulk. What do we have in here? Just £10. And we'll do the same again. We'll just swap that out for a 10. Booba, what do we have? We have 20, 30, 40, 50. Perfect. So that can go back to the bank as well. So let's pop these away. And grab another 50 into Booba, which is great. We're nearly there. I think we need 70 for her food, so we're not far off of that, and then we'll keep plodding along and putting a bit extra in there just for any vet bills and things like that. So Booba, £50 as well. Right, so that is low priority sinking funds done. Who are we going to do next? Let's do pink savings, or pink challenges. So I'm just trying to make sure everything's in. So split, splat, splot. What do we have? We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Perfect. So £50 of this can go back to the bank. Let's keep the 10. And let's find, have I got more 50s? I know I have more 50s, it's just where are they? Here we go, a 50. So 60 and split, splat, splot currently. Sorry if you can hear the screaming in the background. I don't think bath time is going particularly well. Block drop. Oh wait, we just need to write that down as well, don't we? Split, splat, splot has £60. And we've put £50 back to the bank. Lovely. Block drop. What have we got? Right, have we got enough change to change up? Yes. Alright, let's put the coins there a second while we count this up. So we've already got £50 in the bank for block drop. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 145, 149. Okay, so we'll have to keep £4 in there. Annoyingly, we're so close to that 150, aren't we? Never mind. Right, I'll put the £5 in here and swap that out for a £5 note. And then I'll work out what we're going to do. So I think if we take another 50, we can change that for 100, can't we? So let's do that in the fives if we can. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So then let's just double check. We've got 20, 30, 45, 49. Okay. Annoying, but never mind. Right, I'll set that to the side and I'll change these up for smaller notes as well. Larger notes, sorry. But for now, this is £50 going back in. I'm going to keep that £5 out because it's a nicer one. Right, so then let's change these out. So right, we're meant to have 49 here, aren't we? So I'm really royally confusing this, guys. Let's put all of these back. All of these back. And we need... Got any nicer ones? They're all pretty good, to be honest. Tell you what, let's see, have we got any Charles? Come on, Charlie boy, you can come back in. That's a relatively nice one as well. Oh, there's 2 jars there. Right. Let's pop those back in there. So we have swapped that out for 100. So we have 120, 140, 145, 149 in block drop. Oh, there we go. Let's pop that back in. So that is nice and condensed. So we have block drop had £50 back to the bank, and in total it has 149. And then Bluey budget doesn't have anything. We haven't started that back up yet. Little book of studio budget. Maybe we can do something in here. Let's have a look. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we can't do anything with that. Did I have any £2 coins left? No. Right, let's have a look. What have we got? We've got 20, 30, 40, 50. Perfect. Okay, right, these can go back in. What I'll probably do, because I need to do my cash stuffing next week, obviously I'll need to withdraw money for that. I'll probably end up keeping most of this as money for next month, just so I don't have to go to the bank again. Not that it really makes a difference for you guys, just so you know. So that is 50 in Little Book of Studio budget, so that is building up nicely, and that feels a lot thinner now. So that had 54 in total. £50 going back to the bank. I've just realised I didn't do a total for high priority, did I? Let's just do that. So we had 105, 17 gifts, nothing at home, nothing there, £50 in emergency, £50 in holiday, £35. Oh, actually, I've just realised I've done exactly what I said I wasn't going to do there, and I've counted holiday twice because holiday is in the Starling account. So let's just start that again. So 105 in 1 week ahead, £70 in gifts, £50 in emergency, £35 in credit card, 20 in car service, 40 in garden maintenance, 50 in UK holidays, 30 in home improvements, 10 in bulk, and 50 in booba, with 460 in there. And then the pink challenges, let's just count those up as well while we're here. So 60 in split splat splot, 149 in block drop, and 54 in Little Book of Studio budgets, which is 263. Okay, right, just the blue binder to go. And we will have a look. Right, so in my little Happy Mail one from We Got This Studio, I have just £10 in there. Is that right? I feel like that should... Oh yeah, I've only done 2. Right, so only £10 in there. Let's write that down. Actually, I tell you what, we can swap those out for a tenner as well, can't we? Just do a little bit of condensing. Let's find... Oh, these are all getting mixed up now. Should we just see if we've got any Charles notes? I don't think we did in the 10s, did we? No, that's a relatively nice one though, so we'll keep that. That can go back. So £10 in Happy Mail. Hello Flower, again by We Got the Studio, has £10, and again I'm just going to swap that out for a £10 note. And write that down before I forget. So Hello Flower has 10. One in a Melon is next, and that has 5, 10, 15, £20. So let's just grab a nice 20. Oh the Humanity is next and has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we'll keep that 5. and pop a 20 in. So again, let's write this down. Oh, 1 in a melon, I didn't write down, did I? That was 25 and that was 20, I'm sure. Just double check. Yeah, that was 20. Right, okay. Oh, crepe. What do you have? Just the 10 in there. So let's change that out. So that is 10. And then I'm just so sophisticated. Has, and these are all by Essex Cash Stuffing as well, just in case you're wondering, has 15, so I'll keep the 5 and we'll pop a 10 in there. So that has 15, and then the last one is no ducks given, which I believe is another 10. Let's have a look. Yeah, so let's just pop that in there. Right, so let's just count this one up. So blue challenges, we had £10 in Happy Mail, £10 in Hello Flower, £20 in One in a Melon, 25 in Oh the Humanity, 10 in Oh Crepe, 15 in Sophisticated, and 10 in Ducks, which is a nice round £100. And then I'm just gonna close this off. Let's work out how much we should have going back to the bank, and then at the end I'll do the grand total for September. So going back to the bank, we should have 100 in 1 week ahead, 50 from gifts, 50 from emergency, 50 from UK holidays, 50 from Booba, 50 from Split Splat Splot, 50 from Block Drop, and 50 from Little Big Studio Budget. So should be a whopping 450 going back to the bank today. So let's have a look and see if we have counted this right. So we've got all of this, a massive wedge of fivers. Ooh, I feel like this is the first time I've done like a cash condensing. I want to do a big fan. Can I do it? Can I do it? Whoa. I mean, this is a pittance compared to what I've seen some of you guys condense, but for me, this is big and I'm very happy with it. So let's count this up. Oh, Booba Cat's come to join in the fun. Thank you, Booba. Can you come down here for me? Come on, out the way. Your tail's still in there. Thank you. Right, so let's separate this out and let's do it this way. Come on, Booba Cat. Everyone's excited for the money counting. Right, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140. So that's 140 in 20s. And I'm going to use the calculator to keep track for me because I will not remember. Right, 140 in 20s. Let's grab the 10s. There are only a few, so 10, 20, 30, 40 in 10s. So plus 40. And then I'll do the 5s in 2 stacks because I know what I'm like with my counting and I won't manage that all. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. That is 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, another 100. So plus 100. And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So plus 65. and then £5 in pound coins, which brings us up to the £4.50. So amazingly, for a first ever cash condensing, we did actually stick to the right number, which is great. Now let's do our final little tally for the month. So just a reminder, in August we had £2,761.25 total at the end of the month. This month I do think it will have gone down, but let's have a little count up and just see how far down we've gone. So low priority sinking funds has 136. High priority sinking funds has 460. Starling has 123250. Christmas has 105. Pink challenges has 263, and blue challenges has 100. So we did go down slightly. Let's just write this down. So we have, for a total at the end of the month, we have £2,296.50. So last month we had 2,761.25, and then minus 2,296.50 equals, so we are down by £464.75, which, bearing in mind this month we've paid, how much was it in the end? About 1,300 in nursery fees, plus 450 from holidays. What is that? So 1,300 plus 450 from holidays. So we've spent at an absolute minimum, so not including stuff we might have spent out of sinking funds, 1,750. So the fact that we're only £464 behind is amazing, and I don't doubt that October will bring this back up again, because yeah, we don't have any massive spending plans, and the spending plans that we do have, for example with Christmas, they're all accounted for and saved for, same as all that spending as well, but you know what I mean. There shouldn't be any massive, we're not going to get another 1,000 nursery bill, for example. So fingers crossed, next month we'll be adding to this, hopefully getting back up past August total. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near the 3,000 mark. It'd be lovely, but I don't think we are. But yeah, stay tuned to see you guys. I hope this was a satisfying video for you. Obviously it was my first cash condensing, so it's never going to be the slickest of counting or sorting or anything like that, and I still need to find like a proper way of tracking all of this that isn't just a ratty old sheet of paper, but it works for now. Same with my little makeshift cash tray. It all works for now, doesn't it? So yeah, thank you for sticking with me through all of that, if you managed to get to the end of this. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your support. Love seeing you guys in my comments, love seeing the likes. I've just got, I think I've just hit 155 subscribers, which is amazing. I'm really grateful for every single one of you and all of your support. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, which should be my end of week 4 of September and my first stuffing of October. I'll see you then. Bye.